Hey gamers, this is Nico Sanchez. I am the lead of Elevator Pitch, I guess, yeah, game lead of Elevator Pitch, and today I'm going to be giving a quick developer commentary over a couple runs of Elevator Pitch. So just as a quick background, Elevator Pitch was inspired by games like Overcooked and WarioWare. WarioWare is really the main source of inspiration of really quick minigames like in succession, and we really wanted to bring that kind of co-op aspect that games like Overcooked had. So as you can see here, we have the instructions flash really quick, just like WarioWare. We wanted it to be quick and precise, so that way the players get to know what they're doing. With this section of the game, we wanted it to have a visual novel section where we can have the personality of the character shine, and this was really inspired with how Left 4 Dead's dialogue system and Vermintide's dialogue system play, where the characters would start to interact with each other based on who they're talking to and who's talking. So we wanted that in with the game. Kind of, I guess this is a spoiler, but this section actually tells you who is first place and who is in last place. This is meant to be a hidden mechanic, but developer commentary, I guess I'm gonna spoil a bunch of stuff. So that is one of the ways that we wanted to convey to players without directly telling them that you're in first place and you're in last place. And the whole reason is because you're not actually supposed to know that this is slightly competitive while also being cooperative. We wanted it to be like, oh, you just do mini games to get to the top of the game, and you wouldn't actually know that you're competing against each other, because in the story these four co-workers are going up an elevator and then suddenly someone comes in and slaps all the buttons, and now they have to get to the top to get to their interview in time. But the whole system with characters interacting and making fun of each other is what we wanted, where they would have like specific interactions. So our writing team did like an amazing job writing all these quotes and everything, and like honestly, like all of our teams did an amazing job. Look at this art and stuff. And with this art, one of our artists, Megan, who drew backgrounds and stuff, actually pulled from that. So I would go and look at the background and see some little Easter eggs she hidden in there, which was amazing. A lot of it, especially with all of us when we were playing the game, most of us started to notice, like, you know, obviously when you play these mini games, you just start looking at things in the background. Like, you look at these like computer screens, and a lot of the stuff is like hidden in the back, like especially with the character personality. Okay, this will probably be a black screen for you, or like probably I'll put a meme in here somewhere. We're gonna hide the ending, so that way you need to play the game. One of the ways that I had this game designed was to have a modular kind of development with this game. Since GDA is a club where people can work on whatever they want whenever they want, one of the things I decided was thinking about what is one of the ways that we can just have people make games really quickly and have it so that people have the flexibility to come in and come out of the development cycle. So the way we did it is through templates. We have two types of templates based on this game. There's the mash template, or the button template is what I called it, where it's just one button and you have to design minigames based on a button press or multiple button presses. So this is like a mash button that was one of the ones I didn't actually design. This is one of the ones that one of our designers designed. I remember one night we were just spinning out ideas and everyone was like, hey, well, how about this, how about that? And we implemented whatever we could. This is my favorite line. This worked really well. It's this cringe compilation meme, and it was I don't know, I think it's funny. This is also one of the mini games that one of our designers made. So this is a move template where players move around, they have to touch a goal, or they have to survive a certain amount. So my original one was this game called Cubicle Rush, and maybe we'll get it in the next one. I honestly do not remember. When you see the get to the cubicle thing, it'll make more sense. But Get to the Cubicle was the original example of that gameplay for the move template, where it's just players move to the thing and then they win, and that's it. And if they get hit, they get hit. Originally, this game was supposed to have a fail state, but we ended up just scrapping it due to it just didn't fit. This game was originally supposed to speed up too, like WarioWare, but we also scrapped that because once we started playing this, we noticed that this game was getting like, extremely chaotic with just like 4 people and like 10 seconds, 7 seconds to finish these mini games. So we just ended up going went, that's okay. This is one of the ones where I'm really surprised with what the programmers, designers, and artists did. I said I wanted chairs on fire, and that's all I wanted. What they implemented was, what if we just made the chairs stay on the screen and just be there and exist and pile up in the back, and it created this really cool dynamic where now you have to dodge the chairs that are coming towards you while also managing the chairs in the back. When we were playtesting it, it perfectly fit that minigame, so we kept that in. So this is the Cubicle Rush minigame I talked about from a couple seconds of minutes ago. So I'm really proud of like what we were able to accomplish, especially like as you can imagine, this game was made during a pandemic, so having a local 4-player co-op game during a pandemic was kind of hard to do. We had to do a lot of parsec, which worked sometimes and sometimes it did, so that was fun to play test around and everything. But overall we ended up making such like an amazing game that I'm incredibly proud of our team to make. A little gushy, but yeah, look at the backgrounds if you want to go and check out more Easter eggs. Even during this playtest, when I was like looking at the backgrounds, I noticed stuff that Megan hid in, and it's amazing. I love it. We have all these characters in who I really just gave basic guidelines of these characters with their personalities, which I wanted to shine, and I feel like they do with these writing, like all the quips and everything. We have a character, the yellow one is Yeet. Yeet is supposed to be energetic, and the whole joke, you might notice that like every sprite of Yeet is blurred. It's because we had this running joke where they just vibrate constantly and cannot stop shaking. So we thought it was extremely funny. We also gave them Heelys, which was amazing. And we also have Blake, who's the complete opposite. Blake is a loser, to say the least. A really pathetic loser. Blake was a character who was supposed to be extremely pathetic, and when we were writing up like the reasons why they would be CEO is we just wrote pity and just left it then when everyone else has this giant paragraph, and I think that really encapsulated the character as a whole. Oh, that was a clean ground. I'm sorry. That was one of the things that I was like looking forward to in this. I writing jokes about Yeet and Yote was probably one of my favorite things to do with the writing team. Yeah, and so this is the end of the game. I'd like to thank everyone from GDA who was able to help out with this game in any shape, way, or form. Just everyone, just thank you. Thank you for watching this nice commentary, developer commentary, and I really hope you enjoy Elevator Pitch when you play it. Hopefully with 4 people. If not, you can play with yourself, or at least with someone else. Use Parsec, is what I'm saying. So thank you so much for watching this gameplay commentary with me, the lead, Nico, gamers, I don't know. Alright, see you, gamers.